What's going on, YouTube? Hope you all had a fucking good Labor Day weekend. I honestly was like thinking today, I was like, man, what am I going to talk about today? I don't really know. And then I remember there's a shitload of news that basically came out this weekend. Biggest news that I think was like all over social media. I don't know, I'm sure you saw it. If you didn't, you heard about the Chase Bank infinite money glitch. People out here acting like it's fucking GTA, like they can hack the system, somehow make free money. I don't know, we talked about this last week basically, but if anybody tells you something's free, immediately be wary of them. They're lying to you. It's obvious. Everybody should know, if you're grown, if you're an adult, there is no such thing as free money. It doesn't exist. But apparently, I mean, I really don't know how many people fell for this shit, but it's still hilarious. Like, I think the major video that was like trending on TikTok and shit like that, I'm sure this is where that spread originally. It got pretty big on Twitter too, but it was like a guy looking at his bank balance for Chase Bank and being like $40,000 negative, and him just rubbing his face like, oh shit, what do I do, blah blah. I think I heard that one was fake, but I'm sure there's a couple idiots that fell for this. And if you don't know what happened, basically, I don't know who bought this originally. Apparently they don't know how checks work. We'll get to that in a second. But the idea behind this fraud, let's be honest, that's what it is. It's just fraud, and you're not getting free money. You're going to get fucked in the end, is what's really going to happen. People were writing checks to themselves, and as long as you were a Chase Bank customer and you wrote a check to yourself with a Chase check, it would automatically, and deposited in an ATM, it would automatically make the money available to you. Which, I mean, okay, so people just started writing checks to themselves for like way more money than they have in their account. So like they would just write a $30,000 check to themselves and then cash it out of the ATM immediately. And supposedly the ATM would give them cash. I'm sure they fixed it by now. If not, they're going to fix it very soon. But so the ATM just cashes you out way more money than is in your account. And these people thought, I don't know really what they thought. I mean, it's your Chase account, so like it's now negative. The check would either normally bounce because you don't have the available cash in there, but because Chase apparently was making their checks to their own customers instantly available, they won't be doing that probably ever again. But apparently because they were doing that, you could kind of exploit it and just take a large lump sum of cash out. So people were doing this. I can't think of a worse way to commit fraud, and I believe it's a felony, to commit a felony, than write a check with your fucking name on it, with your account number, and then pull it out of your own account. I mean, what more evidence do they need? And this is Chase Bank we're talking about, bro. Like, this is the biggest bank in the world, I'm pretty sure. At least commercial bank. Like, they are going to come for your ass. You are not getting one over on Chase Bank. That's never going to happen. So I hope everyone realizes that. Like I said, I don't think very many people actually did this thinking they were going to get away with it. You just committed check fraud. What is that? Catch me if you can, or some shit like that. It's a felony. You're gonna get that. They're gonna claw that money back. Whether you spent it already or not, it doesn't matter. You're pretty much fucked if you did that. So I hope nobody really bought into that complete bullshit. I think people were doing that on Cash App a long time ago. Like, there's people that think apparently that you can like game the system. This isn't a video game. Like, you're not gonna get away with that shit. Especially nowadays with everything computerized. Like, it's all on the ledger, bro. Like, you're done. It's over. You're gonna owe them how much ever money you pulled out, and then they're gonna probably tack on their maximum amount of over withdrawal fees or whatever overdraw fees that they have, and have fun being absolutely fucked. That's what I was getting at with, like, I don't know if the people that did this thought that this was gonna work are people that like don't understand how checks work. A while ago, I remember getting in an argument with a dude on Twitter about financial education in high school, and one of the only points I remember from high school is they taught us about checks, but apparently some people weren't listening. And our financial education is so piss poor that people don't understand that you just put your name on it. Like, the money didn't disappear just because you pulled it out in cash. So people, I don't know. I mean, I really don't even understand what people thought was going to happen. You're not just getting away with it. So I wish everybody the best who fell for that shit. It reminded me of like, I remember when I had an Xbox 360 and we tried to sell it on Craigslist, and this was like a scam people would run. I'm sure people still do it to this day on like marketplace websites, Craigslist, stuff like that, where they would offer to buy something from you, have you ship it to them, and say they would send you a check, and then the check would just bounce. So you would have just shipped your shit. So we would have just, I think the guy, and dude, 10-year-old me knew this was not a good idea. Like, it's not that hard. It took one Google to be like, check shipping scam Craigslist. And the whole thing was like, they would be like, oh, I'm a soldier over in Afghanistan. I'll buy the Xbox. I'll pay you the money to ship it plus whatever it costs plus another $100 just for the hassle. And they'd cut you a check for $700 or whatever, and then you would have shipped them your Xbox or whatever the hell you had, ship it all the way over there, and it just disappears, and then that check bounces, and then you get charged another fucking $15 for a check bouncing fee or whatever. So I don't know who's the idiots, the absolute morons out there that thought they were just gonna write a check to themselves, cash it out, and then somehow get away scot-free off this. We're living in an interesting world. I mean, this is maybe the era of the smartest and most stupid people on the planet at the same time. Like, I don't know how we're here. I wonder if you can even see with that sun, bro. It's fucking blinding me. But, hey, it happened. So we'll see what happens to him. Like I said, Chase Bank is about to bring the weight of a multi-billion-dollar company down on their ass and literally take you for every penny you can fucking get. And who knows? I mean, they're probably going to press charges on these people just to make a point, honestly. Like, just to prove the point, to be like, don't fuck with us. So that'll be fun to watch. We'll see where that goes. And like I said, there's a lot of news. I mean, today we had stock market tanked again today. It's all over the place. I mean, I don't really care about one-day moves of the stock market. We talked about it like 2 weeks ago when it tanked for a couple days in a row too. I think it's overvalued right now. It's overinflated. Not financial advice. Don't sell all your stocks. As I've said before, the only thing I can say is just keep on buying, just dollar cost average, keep it going. But it doesn't matter. I mean, all that you can glean from this is that volatility is here to stay. And I've been saying this probably till election time. So I don't think it's changing anytime soon. I think we got to get through election time before we get like a general direction of where we're headed, and then you'll see maybe the stock market calm down a little bit. And then today, what was I listening to? The other thing I want to talk about. Oh, the biggest thing that I actually thought would be like, this would be so awesome if it actually happened, which it probably won't, because I mean, that's how these things work. Like, don't get it twisted. It's politicians be promising shit that never happens. But Trump was interviewed by Lex Fridman. If you don't know him, he's got a solid podcast, like more, I don't know, I feel like he's gotten a lot more political, not like him personally, but he's interviewed a lot more political people in the last couple of years, but a lot of it was really like science-based robotic. He's like a big robotics guy. Smart dude, MIT guy. And they were talking about the Epstein shit, and Trump basically confirmed, saying that he would, if he was elected again, at least take a look at releasing the Epstein shit, which is like I said, I don't think it's actually going to happen, but man, that would be the best. Fuck the stock market, fuck everything else. If we could just get that list, oh man, it'd be over for these fuckers. It might be over for Trump himself, I don't fucking know. But I doubt it. I mean, he's definitely not going to drop it if he's on it. So we'll see. But there's plenty of rich and powerful people that were all over it. And unless somebody who is the president decides to actually just release it, like declassify it, bring it out, you're never gonna, that shit's never gonna see the light of day. But I guess we can hope. I don't know, you guys gotta let me know what you think. One, you fall for the fucking Chase money, infinite money glitch. You fall for the hacks. You fall for the down, left, right, RBXY. Like, what the fuck do you think it was? A code you type in and somebody just gives you $40,000 in cash and it just works that way and it's great? Or I don't know. Especially the Epstein thing. I'd like to know what you think. Over under on that ever being released. I'm gonna say, if I had to give a percentage to it, I don't understand over-unders, honestly, at all, really. Like, that's betting shit. That's not me. But percentage-wise, I'm saying, if you had to guess, I'd give it a 95% chance. Maybe like a 97% chance you're never seeing that shit, like, ever. But hey, we can hope, can't we? I don't know. You guys got to let me know. Like I said, hope you guys had a solid weekend, got some rest and relaxation. Like the video if you liked it, got something out of it. Dislike it if you didn't, tell me why. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, come back tomorrow. Didn't make a video on Monday, obviously, because of holiday, but we'll be back all this week. Catch you guys in the next one.